this a suicide watch? Where are we? Is this a Lollapalooza?
This is Comic Palooza?
Comic Palooza. I had reservations in coming to Comic Palooza because of the name Palooza, you know, but really, really nice people. Forgot how much, you know, you got this Texas born, Texas bred, damn up in Texas dead. And that guy in Waxahachie, I'll tell you here, I'm in Houston. When I was 15 years old, I used to live at the Chief Hotel that was right across the street from the Astrodome. And at the time, Donny Osmond, a little kid, Donny Osmond, he was like laying on the stage, pounding his feet. How's his age? I had to go on after him. I was like, I'll make you pound your feet, you know. He had all kind of catering, you know. I had a hot dog. And I stayed at that hotel with my dog. But my dog was a pit bull. His name was Cape Baden. And I used to have a thing for ice, what do you call it? Get a 7-Eleven for 79 cents, foam. I put ice, bologna, soda pops, and water, and the dog just came and went and licked out of that until at the Chief Motel, my dog ate the owner's poodle. And I might be the only man in history to get kicked out of the Chief Motel. I think you can chop people up and not get kicked out of the Chief Motel. But you can't let your dog eat the owner's poodle. I'm Rod, and that was my summer vacation.
Roddy, I wanted to ask you.
Oh, you actually had questions?
Oh. Just a couple here. I'm not going to waste too much time.
Bring it on. You had a question, and it was a really good question. Do you remember it?
Yes, sir.
What was the question you asked?
So you have this new podcast out.
Thank you very much. So I have this new podcast out. It's called, a very inventive name called Piper's Pit Pod. If it don't broke, don't fix it. It's unbelievable. It goes all over Africa. I get people from London, England is my second highest listened city. It's incredible, this podcast. And I just did a PSA that probably is airing almost as we speak for bullying. It's called Stand for the Silent. StandForTheSilent.org, and I did that with all these beautiful kids. They got kids 11 years old killing themselves. Well, I'm going to do something about it instead of just standing. So I'm doing that, and I'm out of the Chief Hotel. You know, a lot of memories here. Mad Dog Vachon, he took me on, and I had to live here with Mad Dog Vachon. Now, I actually lived in Dallas, but see, my last story for you. Paul Bosch, here in Houston. I don't know, you guys probably know this. He started Audie Murphy in, and back in the day, you did like, Tuesday was Dallas, Wednesday was San Antonio, Thursday was Corpus Christi, Friday was Houston. And Paul Bosch was known as the biggest, he would really give you a good payday. If you didn't get it there, you didn't have your week. So, Paul Bosch, who put Audie Murphy in the movies, we're all in the ring. They called me a poon plus one other man because I'm on first. And I'm standing there and the national anthem comes on. And it's a record. And it goes, oh, say, can. And Paul Bosch, all mad. And his head red. And he stops the record. And all of a sudden he looks around and he says, I'm going to ask Roddy Piper to play it on his bagpipes. Really, Paul? Scotland. I put those bagpipes up and I came 5th in the world. This helped me on this day. I squeaked out the worst rendition of the Star Spangled Banner, and I got a standing ovation. And it's the very first time, because of Paul Bosch in Houston, I got like about an inch in a magazine that I was ever mentioned. And it's right here in this town because the 78 record skipped or whatever it was, and I played them on my bagpipe. So what you gonna do? I'm gonna play my bagpipes.
Sir, thank you very much for taking the time with me.
You're welcome.